ecological conditions for the location of health institutions, whereby the hospital city of Prishtina will be located in this region. We are heavily promoting a close partnership with the municipality of Bilic and Kosovo to ensure an efficient use of natural resources such as water supply, as well as coordinating our efforts for better treatment and water pollution and waste management. With these municipalities, we are also promoting joint projects to support the development of modern farming. This new vision of urban development of the city of Prishtina and the surrounding areas and the development of this metropolitan zone are the principles based on which the new urban development plan and municipality development plan of Prishtina will be based. In this regard, we are aiming to ensure sustainable development and efficient use of our scarce resources and infrastructure, while also ensuring a friendly and ecological living environment for our citizens. Such an approach in urban development of the city will provide for a sustainable population distribution across the city, maintaining the existing ones and extending the green areas of the city, both inside the city and around it, and also promoting an integrated transportation system, while also stimulating business development and new job creation for our young labor force. Now, to conclude, we are vitally interested to debates, roundtables, and discussions such as this that is taking place now. We look forward to your inputs and will carefully consider your concluding remarks at the end of this debate. Let me thank once again the foreign experts as well as local experts for their presence tonight. Now, thank you for your attention. I look forward to your debate. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. I take over and welcome everybody here to this debate. First of all, as you see, we all speak English. I think probably there's no native speaker in the whole room. We are Dutch, German, Kosovans, but I think this is the common way now to discuss issues which are not affecting Pristina, but which are all over the world issues for urban development, and therefore I'm very glad that we can welcome the Dutch colleagues and experts here to give a presentation. I'm here, I'm Kai Vöckler, I'm on behalf of Archis Interventions, as you see one of the logos here on the board here. I'm the program director in Southeastern Europe, and this is a Dutch-German initiative, actually, and as most of you know, we are here with local colleagues, try to develop concepts and ideas for Pristina. And one of this, out of these, we're thinking a public debate might be a very good occasion, and then the NAI and Ole Baumann in person came with the idea to, on their debate on tour, to have this also in Pristina, which we were thinking is a great idea. So thanks very much to the municipality of Pristina, which enables this here in the new, that's my first time here in the new building. And thanks very much for the high interest by the local people coming here for this debate. And for sure, thanks to the Netherlands Architecture Fund and the Austrian Asset Foundation, which also give us the financial support to do this. I would like to tell you, we have now 3 presentations by the Dutch colleagues, so we're all sitting there to have a look to the screen. And then we all move together with our local colleagues to the panel to have a discussion, which we open up also up to you, which Florina and me will moderate. So I'd like to introduce as a first presentation, I would like to introduce Marcel Musch. Yes, you're the first. We decided so. And Marcel, okay, you have to connect your computer. I will talk a lot more then about your biography. He is a very skilled urban design consultant of DDR Consultants for Urban Development in Rotterdam. And he has worked a lot on in the academic field, in urban researches and so on, but with his office, he is working as an urban designer, also advising the urban planning department of Rotterdam. So he, I think for our issue, he's a very skilled expert, telling us a little bit how in the Netherlands, how in Rotterdam he is doing his work. And yeah, his main activity is urban development, shrinking cities, and regional design. And within this field, he tries to establish a relationship between urban design and development strategies, and we are looking forward to your presentation. Thanks very much for coming.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, and thank you for being the first one, so you're not exhausted by all the speeches. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Hoti, for having us here. It's really an incredible experience to be here in Prishtina. I'm here for the first time. I should have, of course, been here much earlier. Because I think it's not only that I can share my experiences from Rotterdam and from the Netherlands and the way we do urbanism, and that's what I've been asked to do, but it's also that I think we can learn a lot about what urbanism is actually about. Because you really, if you are here walking through this city, you have been guided today and yesterday, you really have to think again, what is the city actually about? What is the essence of the city? This is, of course, apparently a very difficult city, a very rough city, with a lot of problems, infrastructural and technical problems, but at the same time it's also a very vibrant city, a very lively city, a very active, a very dynamic city, etc., etc. So, you know, I can imagine that it would be very, very nice to live in this city. Although maybe not everybody will agree with me. I've been asked to share some of our experience in urban development in the Netherlands, and especially about the way we get things done, how we involve people and how we involve stakeholders in the planning process. Mr. Hoti already talked about it. It's very important, especially in these cities where you really have to do everything at the same time, to involve all the stakeholders in the planning process. But how do you do it? And this is what we have been asked to share with you tonight. But I cannot avoid also to talk about what is the city actually about. So I will also talk a bit about the goals of urban intervention. And I must admit it's a rather daunting task to talk about the goals of urbanism in Prishtina, as I already said. This city is so different from my own city. I'm from Rotterdam, the Netherlands. And it's also not immediately apparent how the way we work on cities has any relevance for you here. But okay, I will make an attempt. And before I start telling you about our own practice, I thought it would be good to go back a little in time and talk about the beginning of city renewal projects in the Netherlands. Because a lot of the things that you have to do, of course there's a lot of new building, but also a lot of things you probably will have to do is to renew the already rather young city. There's a lot of constructions that need renewal and appropriation. I will use an example that started in the 70s and developed until the middle of the 80s, and I do this to make clear how the practice of urban renewal has evolved through the years, but also to show that urban renewal takes time. It is a process that started in the 70s and it is still not finished. I use this example that is, you can see here, it's called the Oude Westen, aptly called the Old West. And I also want to show in a way that it's a relatively new practice. It's only 3 decades ago, as I said, and we're still working on that area. Het Oude Westen, where the Old West, it was and still is a low-income area at the edge of the old center of Rotterdam, just besides the area that was bombed at the beginning of the World War II. And one of the few older urban areas that survived. It's one of those 19th century structures in the Netherlands, or in Rotterdam, sorry, that we don't have so much anymore because of the bombing at the end of the World War II. And like many of those areas, the city authorities decided to basically to demolish almost the whole area. This is a picture